Hello everyone, good morning. Happy Easter Sunday. So I received a comment on one of my videos showing my Stenocereus cretense with these buds. Um, on that video I counted all the buds that it had, and it had 80 buds. So I got a comment on if I was gonna pollinate all my buds, because if I was to do that, then some of the fruit is not gonna taste that good because it's gonna be using a lot of energy. And that's actually a really good comment that I received. This is from a subscriber from Belgium, so I really appreciate that. And the answer, well, is no. I'm not gonna be able to pollinate all 80 flowers. Actually, let me show you guys some flowers that I have open right now. So I have these flowers right now here. So the answer is I'm not gonna be able to pollinate all 80 of these new little flower buds that are coming out. I already pollinated two flowers that just opened up. That one right there, that one's completely pollinated. On the Stenocereus cretense, the flowers dust stays on. I have some Stenocereus griseus or Stenocereus prunusis. That little flower part will fall off, but on Stenocereus cretense, it will stay on, and a good indication that it was pollinated is that it will start to dry up and it'll stay like that. Let me see this one as well. Let me show you guys this one. This one's completely dried, so that's a good sign that it was a success of getting pollinated. This one is just closed up already. I pollinated it yesterday. But anyways, let's go back to this one. So this one gave me 80 flower buds. Yeah, and not all of them are going to be pollinated. I would try to pollinate as many as I can, but the plant itself is going to start aborting some of them. Like this right here, used to have one here as well, and as you can tell right here, you can see the aerial. It will start to abort whatever little flower buds that it can't I guess give out too much energy for, and then it just slowly starts to abort whatever it can. As you guys can see right there, there's one. Let me see if I can get it. There you go. So the plant will know how much energy it has to give out for the flowers that it's going to give this year, and whatever energy it doesn't have, then it will just abort whatever it can. And even when I pollinate them, it's not gonna be a for sure thing that it gets pollinated. I am getting better and better at it, but there's I know for experience from my other plants, I pollinate, like, say for example 10 of them, and then I'll get 6 of them that were successful. But I have gotten a lot better on knowing how to pollinate these cactus. But I mean, I'm gonna try to pollinate as many as possible. And there's gonna be days or nights that I'm not gonna be here, that I'm not gonna be able to pollinate them. But yeah, it's a very good comment saying, like, this plant only has so much energy, and if you're gonna let all the flowers get pollinated, then it's not gonna have that much energy to produce some sweet fruit. And then it has a lot to do to how mature is this cactus. I got this cactus maybe like 3 years ago, and it was around here, this big. And then actually last year it gave me all of this, pretty much all this growth, but it didn't give me any flowers. But then this year gave me all these flower buds. So it still needs some time to mature. Once it matures, it'll give me flowers every year, but didn't give me flowers last year. So that's my only little concern, that maybe the fruit this year is not gonna be that sweet. And I do actually fertilize these cactus. I've been trying out fertilizers and seeing which ones work best for me. I've been adding, like, you just have to make sure it has high potassium, and I do add calcium to them. And actually, I don't think I've said it, but this Stenocereus cretense, it gives me some orange, like orange yellow color flesh. The fruit is gonna be like an orange yellow to it, but it actually doesn't give me a big size pitaya, the fruit. That's the only thing about this one. But it is, I tasted it like 3 years ago when it did produce fruit down here, and it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that sweet as well, but it wasn't that bad. But the only problem is that, yes, it's more of a smaller pitaya. Oh, and on my previous videos, I said that I was just gonna collect all the pollen from all of them and just mix it all together. But like, I'm gonna get a lot of pollen from this one, and not that many pollen from my other Stenocereus cretenses. So I'm just gonna use one container to collect this pollen. If I could be able to with this cactus, I'll be able to pollinate all my other Stenocereus cretenses. And then the other ones, like these, I'll put all these pollen in a different one all together. I could be able to pollinate this one. I could be able to pollinate all of these still buds that I still have on here. And so I want to say, like, I really do appreciate, like, the comments, all the feedbacks that I get. I'm waking up early in the morning to make this video because, when you see a comment like that, it kind of brings up your mood, because you know that people are watching your videos and are interested in watching your videos. So every time you guys have any questions, just send me a comment, and I would try to make you even a video if possible, or I would just respond to you guys in a message. So that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. I will be making update videos on, obviously, the flowers and the fruit. The fruit on this one most likely will be ready maybe July or August. Most likely July, because I live in Southern California. If I was in Mexico, they'll be already giving fruit right now. It'll be like late April, all May, but because of the different weather here, it pretty much takes all the way to July for this fruit to be ready. And that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you.